Walking, folks. Walking to work. Impromptu live stream. It's all gonna be. This little house, they just redid the whole thing. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh my gosh. I think they just painted it. I don't know, like the slippery marble steps, though. Okay. Mm-hmm. Got one person walking with me. Hello, one person. Oh, it's Scott. Scott Martin. How you doing? Peter. Good to see you, Petar. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, look at the name of this. Shadow Lawn. Welcome to Shadow Lawn. Good morning, everybody. It is 7:50 a.m. here, Peter. Morning, Chris. Oh man, you know what? I need my readers. Like I'm having to do this so I can read the comments. Oh man. Good morning, Philip, Chris, Greg, Scott, Martin, Peter. 11 people watching. I decided. Yeah, I went on. Oh, doing fine, Uncle Rhino. Thank you, Nathaniel Blodgett's here, hanging in there. And yeah, so yesterday I was I'm trying to figure out how to do that thing where people stream their little face in a box while you watch a video. And I'm almost there. I just got to get both audio sources to be heard on your end. And then I want to sit and watch old video of me. Weird. So, since I wasn't going to put out a shaving video today, I decided I'd just do a walk to work video because I started this walk and it's not going to be as hot today as it has. My hair looks ridiculous today. I don't know what's going on. Ugh. There we go. It's a little better. It's like if it sticks up in front too much and then like is like a wall, like Ed Grimley, is ridiculous. Or Jimmy Neutron, as everyone says. Um. So yeah, I was like, I'm not going to put out a shaving video today. I'm going to test out my new attitude of doing it when I want to do it, not when the calendar says. But I don't want to leave you high and dry, so I'm just going to throw in little things here and there, just to keep me interested. I love it when I time this perfectly. So if you want to see where I'm walking, folks, walking to work, 38th and Tom Green in Hyde Park, well, in Austin, Texas. 38th Street and Tom Green. Tom Green, wasn't that the stupid comedian from Canada who was married to Drew Barrymore for 10 seconds? I don't know what they're doing. Tearing up the something rather around here. Oh, the pecan trees are heavy with pecans. Heavy, heavy with pecans. It's going to be a good season for pecan. It's 5:51 a.m. where you are, Scott. It is 7:53. So, are you in California? California. Let's see. What do we got here? Buon pomeriggio. Lennon a buon agosto. Pomeriggio. I don't know what that. Oh, there goes a cyber truck. Nearly killed me. See that cyber truck? There's a million of those dang things in Austin. You see it? Really creamy. Million cyber trucks here in Austin because Elon Musk lives here. So, got his army. But no, it's just people that buy these things got too much money and not enough sense. But I've seen some cool ones, like some ones that are red and some black ones, the green ones. Silver ones are classic. It should look like a DeLorean. They should make it look like a time machine from Back to the Future. Buon pomeriggio, Lennon. Buon agosto. That means good August. I know that. Ace Ventura even worse. Massimo Belle Case. Jaspreet Singh, good to see you. No, Canada. I don't know. I'm not in Canada. Luxury dumpster. Luxury dumpster. Is that what it says? Or are you talking about the Cybertruck? Using Sterling's One Valley Shave Soap. I can't read this anymore. When I'm walking, oh my gosh, guys. That's how, guys, I sound like a YouTuber. All right, guys. Um, yeah, I can't read the, I have to do this. Can you say happy birthday to my Indian friend? No, idiot. Come on. I hate morons like that. Do, 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 do. There you go. You're done. People think I'm stupid. Oh, I'm not stupid. The doggy. That dog a couple of times, and he is out of control. I'm not going to show him. The little black lab, and his owner walks in, and he is. This is one of my favorite houses along this walk. Look at this place. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Anyway, yeah, that dog. Ugh, like, I love pets. I love animals of all kind, but if you got one of those worthless animals, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And the guy is a bit of a. His dad, two little kids on the back of his bike. They're the cutest little guys. Oh my gosh. The youngest one looked like he was about two, maybe. Anyway, the guy with the crazy dog's also got an unfortunate hairpiece. It's like he's got straight white hair here, and then on top it's all black curly. God dang Tom Jones or something. Whew. That's a glimpse when you run across people like that with whatever's going on. This is an older guy and an animal that is out of control and obviously has never. It's a glimpse into a side of life that we're not privy to sometimes. A side of living that some people it is very different from ours, our realities. But that we come into contact with people just like that every day whose reality is so different, whether they're above you or below you in whatever opinion you have. The stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean? It's a fascinating glimpse into, as Hank Williams used to say, the other side of life. And just because your little reality is what it is doesn't mean that that's the same for everybody else. I'm always aware of that stuff. I wish I wasn't. I wish I could just be blissfully ignorant sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Look at this little place. It looks like it's just like the perfect little, like this, the light right now. Look at that. Don't look at the power lines, but like the light on the side of the house look pretty. Okay. Watching from South Africa. Okay, let me go back up here. All right. What's your take on electric vehicles? I think they're fine as long as we get the infrastructure in there, get the batteries better. I don't think it's ready yet. I've driven my buddy's got a Tesla, so I've driven it around and I realized how long it takes to charge and all that stuff. And the infrastructure is just not there yet for me. Like gas stations, there needs to be a charger at every single gas station. It has to be real fast. And so, yeah, in the future, absolutely, it's going to be fantastic. Until then, we'll use a mix of both or whatever. That's my opinion. Where are we walking to? Walking to work, V. 31 watching, hit the like. Hit the like. Don't hit the like, hit the dislike. You look very suspicious walking around. You ever had the cops call? No, yeah, I look real suspicious. Goofball, middle-aged or past-aged dad walking through. I'm the least suspicious thing around here. Believe me. Good morning from Dallas, Ronan, Texas. I like that. Hey, I've got these AirPods in. Does it sound okay? South Africa watching. Good to see you, V. Yeah, I don't allow political stuff in my channel. Sorry. No political stuff of any ilk. Thank you very much. There's plenty of that elsewhere. I don't need it. Don't want it. I'm gonna have to make somebody in this chat a moderator. Which one of my old pros wants to be a moderator? I got Caden, but I don't think he's on right now. Let's see who. Chris Gregg, you might be a good one. Let's see here. We got Uncle Rhino, you might be a good one. Good afternoon from the UK. AirPods sound. Oh, thank you, Caps Lock. Yeah, Caps Lock. God, sorry. I don't have my readers in. So, yes, this is the shaving video for today. No shaving today. I'm going to ease. It's kind of like the end of summer or maybe the end of the school year when you hear the bells of the University of Texas Tower. I'm sure you can hear that. Where we ease out of the rigors and the scheduling of the school year and into something less structured. And that's what we're doing now. Decompressing. You can't just stop. You got to decompress. It's like diving. I don't want y'all to get the bends. Okay. Odessa. Arturo Munoz out there in Odessa holding it down, man. Was it as hot there as it was here? It was like 113 here around, like just outside of where I live. Oh, man. Oh, the reason why I wanted to do this also because I wasn't doing a shaving video today is because I started doing the walk and I'm like, oh, it's really one of those oppressively humid days, which doesn't make you want to walk, makes you not want to walk. So I was like, I got to do something. I couldn't find anything to listen to. And I was like, wait a minute, I was going to do a live stream. That's what I'll do. Thank goodness I remembered. Oh, look at that greenish, got purple. I don't know, like the Joker house, but you can't really tell. Yeah, it's a very light green. It's not like the Joker, but the purple around the window. Anyway, hello all. Hello, Pit Stop Persia. Pit Stopper. Pit Stopper. Sierra Papa, don't mess with Texas. Good year afternoon from sunny Spain. Sierra Papa. Sierra Papa. Thank you. Oh, my knee still hurts from when I blew it out, however long ago that was. Yeah, it was hot out there, huh, Arturo? Yeah, tell me. G'day from Australia. Declan. What time is it? It's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. here, 8:02. What does that mean? Citus? I don't even know what that means. Hold on. I'm gonna look on here. Okay. Do, 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 do. Hold on. I'm making some moderators on here so I don't have to. Normally, I don't have to look for silly comments, but I saw at least one from some child. Guys, we've got this technology, and I think we've taken the try to fool the person with a fake name. I think we've taken that joke as far as it can go. So if you're thinking about making jokes like that here or somewhere else, grow the F up. That's all. Not hard. Oh, you know what happens this week? Here at the University of Texas, which is where we're going to be walking through the campus of the University of Texas. Hey, Herbert Long, Ireland, Pineapple Pikachu. some, some screen names. If we all had to just put our normal names, it'd just be a bunch of like Roberts and Jadens and Bradens and Haydens and Austins and Dylans and one Brian. Let's see, one message held for review. What does it say? Yeah, thank you. There you go, Nathaniel. Thank you. See, Nathaniel's young. He'll know that was the smartest thing I ever did, Nathaniel. Make you a mod because you know all this stuff, and I'm too busy walking and talking, so I'm not even gonna look at the chat for that kind of stuff. I'm gonna leave it to you because you know what to do. Smartest thing old guy ever did. Gen X, by the way, not Boomer. Gosh. Poor boomers. Poor boomers. My parents are boomers. Thank you. Hello, Derek S. 3 p.m. there. V, where are you, V? V. Okay, so what I was saying was, we're going to turn around here. So we're walking up to the, I do this, I've done this walk a million billion times and a few times with y'all. The Bob Ross, Robert Ross. You are the Bob Ross. That's right. You are seriously the Bob Ross of David. Good morning, Canada. We got Canada. We got Ireland. We got, where else do we have? All over the dang globe. All over the globe. By the way, the earth is not flat, folks. Please cut it out. Grow up. Like I said, get a life, kid, as my best friend's stepdad used to say, get a life. And now I see why I said it. Everything he said that we rankled to, that rankled us, that is like, ugh. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, I see why I said it. Anyway, University of Texas at Austin, gearing up for the school year. Students starting to stream back in this past week. It has been rush week for the sororities. I wish you could see it. And I didn't want to film it because it'd make me look like a weird old creeper. But I walk through campus to go to school. Go to school, go to work. I went to school here. Oh, pardon me. It's one of those deeply humid, warm days. Oh gosh. And I'm talking a lot. I sometimes give myself a headache from talking too much. Anyway, rush week, sorority girls, literal rivers of a couple thousand sorority girls streaming through campus. They must have all been at one big event, and this happened 3 different times, 3 different mornings. And all 3 mornings, they were coordinated in their dress. The first morning, it was like a cute, sporty tennis dress. The second one was like little pink skirts. The third one was and there was just rivers of them just everywhere, all almost exactly the same look, age, height, weight, everything. It was like the Stepford Wives. It was such a unique experience. I don't say that's a negative thing. I'm not saying, it's just, I've never seen that many of like almost the exact same thing in such quantities. But human beings, they, it's an interesting thing. I wish I could show you. I don't think they'll be doing it today because it's Friday, but there will be a lot more student activity on campus, I think. Okay, we're going to go through is this a chemistry? Yeah, chemical and petroleum engineering building. This building is one of the ugliest early 70s brutalist architecture buildings you'll ever see. But it's got sort of an ugly charm to it if you come to know it like I have. Oh man, hold on, I'm going to turn around here and read some of these before I keep walking. All right, okay, there we go. We got Canada, South Africa, that's right. We got England, Illinois. Hook 'em horns, thank you, Derek. End of summer soon, that's right. Hey, good sir, you reviewed the Henson? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I have. Koala Man, we got a couple Australians. All right. You guys would feel right at home here in Central Texas. I get a lot of people from Australia that come here and say it reminds them of home. It's rugged and hilly, and a lot of scrub brush and gets hot, and we're all kind of like cowboys like you guys are. You would have a good time. Oh my goodness, it's Bobby Barbasol, the Barbasol boy. That's right. Fast Hunter. Oh man. Name a thing for an edit. I don't even know what an edit is. See, I'm too old. Nathaniel, help me out here. Georgia, Wisconsin, Zach Thompson, Belgium. Oh, Belgium is one of those places that I haven't been, but I love the idea of it. I don't know much about it, if anything, but I love the idea of Belgium. Just Europe, like that version of Europe, that area. It's just like, I don't know. I just love it. I love the idea of it. Got back from Vegas. Did you see the Mirage? Is it totally closed? I saw that they're just now starting to take down the Mirage volcano. I know. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to go, but that's all right. That's all right. It goes a little car. The Low Countries. Denmark. Hey, I'm Danish. Fast Hunter. I come from my last name is Danish. I remember my grandfather had a sign hanging in his kitchen. I didn't know what it meant, but because he was Danish, it said, "You can always tell a Dane, but you can't tell him much." And I think that that's been used. That joke has been used for every ethnicity and country. But I remember seeing it for the first time applied to Danes. All right, Finland. Good to see you. Delaware. Yeah, there you go. See, Chris, you're also a mod, just in case. Checking in Kansas City. Jake Temple, my favorite. I love Kansas City. Okay, so let's go through the soul sapping hallway. This is only for learning about engineering and chemistry. No fun, no distractions. Only left brain people in this hallway. Only left brains may study in the Ben H. Caldwell classroom. Endowed by the Dr. William M. Evans and Atlantic Richfield Foundation, 1984. That sounds like quite a. Are you finished? No, I'm Danish. There you go. You guys long-winded? Are we? Look at me, I'm long-winded. My dad can talk forever, and my look at this hall right here. I mean, come on, it's like a terrible Wes Anderson movie. Like you don't want to watch this Wes Anderson movie. You know, he's all about the symmetry. I'm always wonder what exactly you do for work. V, I do voiceovers for work. Voiceovers. I talk into a microphone and they pay me money, American money. I know it's crazy. I've been doing it for a long time. I used to concurrently be a graphic designer as well as a voiceover guy, but then I got this job uh, that pays a full time salary. So I was able to quit being a graphic designer because I was tired of being a graphic designer. Oh, look at this. Oh, guys, we're going down to San Antonio tomorrow. This just reminded me there is a sculpture very similar in color and kind of not really style, but sort of down in San Antonio. And so what I want, we're staying at the hotel next to the Alamo. There's the UT Tower, University of Texas. Yeah, Robert, you retired now. You walk for fun. I walk for fun too because I don't consider this job much of a job. I feel very lucky to. Slim Shady, good to see you. So yeah, we're going to the Alamo. We're staying at the Menger Hotel next to it. So I want to do a live stream from in front of the Alamo or somewhere, something like that. Get a cigar or something, get some whiskey. I don't know, something like that. So this section of campus is all the engineering and chemicals and petroleum. That's why all these buildings are just like very old. They're like from the early '70s, that brutalist architecture. But they're all for that left brain study, not artistic, but they over there, and I think I've taken you through it. They've like if you remember that hallway, remember what that looked like, and I'll show you what the new ones look like. I know I've done this before, but a lot of people haven't done this. Romania. Good to see you, Romania. My gosh. you know, I feel like we got the globe pretty much covered right now. You know, people that happen to want to take a walk with me this morning, like-minded folks that are just like we're not all that different. We just want to, we want our kids to do well. We want our families to be happy and healthy. And we want to have decent jobs that we don't hate. We want to have enough money that we don't need to worry, just simple things, not that much. I don't think ask for much. But I feel like we're all out there and we're all doing it. And we don't always hear from one another, but we're all here now. We're all together on this little walk. And I'm not claiming any self importance or anything like that. I'm kind of thinking out loud, thinking about, I always try to think as positive as I can. In recent years, it's been tough. But you got to keep that little spark in there, if you can. I know it's easier said than done, believe me. But I just love the idea that we're all here right now, all over this big old, beautiful, broken, but perfect, gorgeous, only world we got. But we're all here and we're all just like listening to some goofball talk about buildings or whatever. I'm gonna go through this one, which I also love the smell of because of the escalators in here give it a smell of like an old mall, like an old Sears. That's I never thought about it like that, but that's oh here I am. Hey, can you see me? Hi everybody. I got my shorts on. Look at this. Look at those gams. Woo. All right. Oh, man. Oh, it's so nice and cool in here. This big outdated this building was built in 1968. I mean, look at the wood paneling. It's great. But these old things, man, they give this room an old escalator smell, which is unique. And you'll probably know what I'm talking about if you smelled it. It may not come to mind just mentioning it, but it smells like an old department store here. That's why I have these weird little things, these weird places I walk through campus. And I never did this when I went to University of Texas here. I never explored like this. I was a different person then. We all like there's this thread throughout your life where you always feel like you're the same person, but when you look back, it's like I used to do so much. I mean, so many things I would never do now. It's like you were a different person. We are always changing incrementally, just a little bit. Anyway, 4 p.m. on a train trip. That's cool. On a train. I love that. I kind of love just like when I take trains, you just it's okay to like dig into your phone or your iPad or your laptop and just not feel any guilt because it's like, well, I got nothing else to do. Can't see out the window because it's all the glass is so messed up. All those New Jersey Transit trains, you can barely see out. It's like Vaseline all over it, melted plastic. Morning in Vegas, Rob. You're in Vegas. Oh man, I bet it's a gorgeous, crisp morning in Vegas right now because it is humid and warm here. Not the type of morning makes you want to walk. Okay, let me read some more stuff here. Give us a sample of a character you voice. Um, well, yeah, you won't know it because it's not a game you would play. But there's this one I did a bunch of voices for Wizard 101, and it's just my voice doing a British accent, sort of. And I played this guy named Captain Avery. He's like, "Well, if you get inside the spiral, you'll understand pirate or whatever." Is that? Yeah, that's pirate 101. Wizard 101 is Cyrus Drake. That's right. So Wizard 101 Pirate 101 Captain Avery. Wizard 101 is Cyrus Drake, and he's a teacher in the School of Magic. And they pitch my voice down a teeny bit so I won't sound exactly the same. Like, oh, wizard, now I see that you've come to learn. Oh, well, I guess that's fine. He's that kind of a character. He's like, oh gosh. But in the end, he helps out, that kind of a deal. All right, Kevin, you can do an outdoor shave. No, I'm not going to do an outdoor shave. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. I've already done that. I've done it on volcanoes. I've done it other places. These are all canoes. Have I shown you guys this before, this sculpture of canoes? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Look at the canoes. Canoe. 4 p.m. train trip. Okay, let me stop here for a second. See what everybody's saying. We need some from Antarctica. There you go. Oh gosh. Yeah, TMI, Oscar. Looking fly. All right. Got to get down that way someday. My mom and sister live near Dallas. Yes, you do, Zach. Come on down. Getting paid for doing something you love is incredible. I know. Believe me, Robert. I know. I know. Hello there, PKJ. I've had that experience riding trains out of Wilmington, right? Same trains there too. You just cannot see. It looks like yellowed, old, cloudy, broken. Not broken, but just like weather-beaten plastic glass or something. I don't even know how to say it. Do I shave every day? Just about. Yeah, I try to because if I go too long, it feels grungy and I hate it. And my face starts to break out. Shaving? No, see, that's what I don't want to do, Fast Hunter. That's exactly what I don't want to do. Too much trouble. Oops. Sorry. No, I'm wanting to slow it down, not do a bunch of crazy stuff. This is about as crazy as I want to be. But I do. I am determined, and I will make that OBS thing work so I can do picture in picture, and we can watch old videos because that would be funny. Because like I said, I don't watch my old stuff. I have no idea what I said in any of those videos, but I read the comments, and they all seem to be like commenting on similar things, like the one night stand comment I made in one of the videos. I don't even remember what I said. I mean, I kind of do, I think. But anyway, that's all I want to do. Ooh, look at that. How's the weather down there? Yeah, it's a 45. Oh man. Yesterday was 103. Today it's only going to be 97, I think. So not as hot today. Oh man, shaving in an old cave for the first time. Greetings from Syria. See, Ali Bashir. We got everybody. We just need someone in. Is there anyone at McMurdo Station down in Antarctica? The Arctic Circle. Let's see. It's getting to be. It's going to be summertime down there soon. So is it spring down there? You ever had a big beard? No, I had a small beard I mean, the facial hair for the better part of like 14 years back in the 90s. I had a beard, neatly trimmed, and then a goatee forever. I mean, forever. Because that was when I was overweight, and I thought it helped me give me a better jawline, more, because I always hated my profile and, my neck, whatever. So I felt like it. But then my skin changed. Like it was always kind of a little itchy, but never red. But now my skin won't have it. Will not have it. Ottawa. Good morning, Jordan in Ottawa. This is a slight incline, and it's warm and humid. So I've been breathing all day. I'm tired. I've been breathing all day so far. Had a lovely time in Ottawa with my wife before we had kids. First time I had true poutine, and beautiful city. I love the hills and that big river going. I think there was that like some rapids or a waterfall type thing. Gorgeous. How long is this walk? About 45 minutes, depending on how long I take. Now I need to be at work at 9 a.m. So I have 40 minutes. So what I usually do is walk where I'm doing here and go and get coffee. I don't think I want coffee right now. It's too hot and humid. It's like oppressively gross. It's like walking around in warm mayonnaise type thing. The Rideau Canal. Kyle Bearded, I do voiceovers for a living for like, video games and commercials, overdubbing Japanese anime and all that jazz. Guadalajara. Love you too, Pit Stopper. Jose Pablo Minacata. Good to see you, Guadalajara. I cannot tell you the richness that the Mexican culture has brought to Texas. Having been Mexico at one point, and we snatched it away from you, including my ancestors. Sorry about that, but we love you guys. The Mexican culture here in Texas has enriched my life so much, so much. And I don't just mean Tex-Mex food either. The bright colors and the music and the people, fantastic. The family, oh my God, you would not believe the amount of families they go to parks together, picnics together. Great. Thanks for joining us down there in Mexico. Coffee and waffles for you? Oh, that sounds good, Zach. I'm not normally a waffle guy, and since have done this, since I started the intermittent fasting way back in 2021, I've kept to not eating breakfast till 11 a.m. and it's totally fine because back in my early days, I didn't ever eat breakfast either. So it's like natural. I don't worry about oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I think we're walking into a hive here, folks. It's back to school and we're going to walk through the Texas Union, which is the big, main building one of the main buildings on campus. So anyway, yes, I would love some waffles right now. It's not 11 yet, so I'm not going to have them, but oh, that sounds good. And I'm not a big waffle guy, but I would soak every square with both fill it with butter and syrup. Every square. That's how disgusting I am. I love the butter melting into the. Oh, don't get me started. All right, we're gonna go in here. Heck yeah, man, Zach. Wisconsin Dells. I've heard of that, but I don't know anything about it. But I love the idea. It's another one of those places where I love the idea of. I just imagine it being cool and like lots of like lakes and fishing and boats and things. Howdy, folks. Yes, I do have a body. I do have clothes. Maple syrup from Canada. Eh? Hi, good to see you, V. Thanks for joining us. Chris says it's been moderately warm here on the East Coast. It's most because of the storms out at sea. It's been the 80s, and so yeah. Yep. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go into the Union, and I think there's gonna be a lot of people. Whew. I do walk through a lot of buildings because of the air conditioning, and it feels so good in here. Oh my! I'm telling you, it is must be 100,000% humidity this morning. It is rough. So here's what: if you're a student here, you can come get the Panda Express. If you've got a Panda Express near you, get this right now because it is good. It is so good. It's closed right now, but Panda Express. What else? They're always doing some construction. There's a Chick-fil-A, or as my wife and I call it, Chick-a-Phil. Chick-a-Phil. You get it? Chicken fillet. It's a filleted, yeah, Chick-fil-A. There you go. Chick-fil-A. Chick-a-Phil. All right. Oh, I hear it. It's out in the courtyard. Yeah, that's where the party is, out in the courtyard. Oh, see, these are some of the sorority girls I was telling you about, the big gaggles. They're all out there doing their whatever their thing is. Now, this is not only sorority girls. This looks like a mix of all students, but that was a big table of them. This is a great old building. It's been added on to over the years, but it used to be the hub of student activity here at the University of Texas. Beautiful carved ceiling. Oh, and over here is the Cactus Cafe. This is if you're into Texas singer-songwriters like Towns Van Zandt, Guy Clark, Robert Earl Keen, everybody, Lyle Lovett, this they have all played right in there. That little room. It's a gorgeous little room. Here's some of the people that have played here. Autographed poster. That's Towns Van Zandt's autograph. Joey. Oh man, if I had known that that was going on when I was living in town, if I had known that that was going on February 16th, 1991, I would have been here. Those three men, unbelievable talent. Yeah. Oops, excuse me. And here to the Cactus Cafe. It's closed, of course, but yeah, all in there. Okay, let's see here. Let me see what we got here. I must stop here and read this. Zach, I got you. I knew it. Yep. Birds of a feather. I apologize if you've seen my comment earlier. I was curious what movies, things you voice over. When I was a teenager, years ago, my mother presented the research unit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jordan. Yeah. Dealey Plaza. Um, so I've done. Look, just Google my real name, and you'll see all the things I've done on IMDb and whatever else. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. So it's like this is back to school week, so things are starting to pop off. So they got a bunch of Texas flags over here. Let's go check it out. Yeah, SinatraLennon isn't my legal name, no. There's the bells of UT Tower. Oh, quite beautiful. There are rabbits here on campus. I really like this sculpture, Cesar Chavez. I think it's beautifully done. I like the style. A little exaggerated, cartoony, but kind of gives that real heaviness of body. And I love this face here. Look at that. That is just a gorgeous sculpture. Cesar Chavez worked for workers' rights, migrants' rights. Let's see. Trying to see. Oh yeah, I think I showed you this sculpture over here. I always call those guys the naked muggers. It was a couple of guys passing the baton in the Olympics, but they got little loincloths on, so they're not truly naked. Okay, so they're setting up some big celebration here. So there's the UT Tower. That's the main building, center of campus. Oh, step down so I don't hurt re-injure my knee. There we go. Oh, Chris, you found it just yesterday. Oh, they're setting up. Oh, they got a bunch of chairs set up. Look at all those Texas flags. I love seeing those Texas flags. It sparks something in my heart. It really does. Oh, look at this. Look at all it looks like graduation, but it's not. It's the opposite. It's the beginning. Texas water. This is a great old building too. A library. Look at this thing. That's right, honey. You're an immigrant, and USA is best place for everyone. Hey, you never know if that's a real person or not, do you? We've got this technology, and you think that, where am I going to go? It's closed now. Okay, I can see one. Yeah, Gatchaman. That's right. Gatchaman's one of the animes I've done. Yes, sir. Oh, we've been thinking about that, Zach. We're not quite sure. She would love to live in Pennsylvania where she grew up, and I could do that. It would be an adjustment, but I could certainly do it. There's plenty of great stuff there that I love. And as long as we could travel and I could, get back to Texas and touch base with all the things that I love, I could do that. I would also love to live in Kansas City. I think we used to think that maybe, but I'm not sure. I mean, we've still got many, at least 12 years before that, unless something else changes or whatever. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but we're beginning to think. Beginning to think. All right. Here's George Washington. I'm going to show you a little trick that us college kids thought was funny. There's the UT or Texas State Capitol in the distance. My, see? Oops. See it? I can zoom in. Look at that. I didn't know I could do that. Look at that. Texas State Capitol. There's always Canada. Huncho, you prefer Las Vegas? Yeah, I love it too. Is that your real name? Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm sure that's right near. It's like she's from Bucks County. There we go. There's George Washington and the UT Tower. And George Washington's holding his hat and he's got his sword. But if you walked, see, he's holding his sword handle there. But if you walked around and you angled it just right, George, what are you doing, man? George, not in public. Are you kidding me? You guys seen this? That's such a juvenile. You saw that, right? I know. My mind is always gutter adjacent at the very least. Now, this is one of the most sunblasted walking sections. I don't like this section. It's too sunblasted, so I'm going to walk on this side. Yeah, college age humor. Thank you very much. Oh my God. So we've been going for 45 minutes, huh? Dang. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad y'all were here. I'm going to shut it down in a minute because I'm almost to work. I appreciate you. And if you saw that weird live stream attempt I did yesterday, I'm just trying to get the streaming thing to work. I'm on one setting off to get the audio. You could hear me and you could see what I was watching, but you couldn't hear me and the audio at the same time. That's all I got to do. And OBS is so confusing, and the videos are either out of date or things have changed, and I don't. I'll figure it out. But yeah, no shaving video today. I'm gonna ease out of those, as I said, easing out of the exactly on time every 10 a.m. Fridays. But I'll throw in some other fun stuff that'll be fun for me and you, hopefully. We're not shutting down just yet. Go make yourself a cappuccino. See you, Robert. Thanks for joining me. George, they're kids, children. George. Here's the Red McCombs School of Business. Ooh, look at the reflection of the tower in that. Isn't that neat? Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Dang. See how it changes as we walk. Ooh, it's like morphing, making sure I don't fall down these stairs. Check it out. Isn't that cool? Whoa, that was neat. Whoa, it's melting. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Man, I must be high. Man, I'm not. Believe me. I can't be for what my job is. My God, I have to stay on my toes. Oh, it feels so good in here. The air conditioning. Air conditioning. You know, I walk through campus, the same campus I went to school, where I went to school. And I think about all the things I thought about. And I look at the kids that are on campus today and just, like wonder, do they think the same things? Like, what's life like now for a kid at school? It's interesting to think about. This is a very dated building, too. A lot of dated buildings on this campus. This one's from 73, I think. But there's a very cool, I think I've showed you this before. If you're into the stock market, let me get some water here. Who needs a water bottle? Let's go to the old nasty fountains. Online learning, yeah, a lot of that stuff. Okay, if you look up here, if you're into the stock market or history, then we got this is a stock exchange from the 1920s and before. This was in the New York Stock Exchange, where all the people would gather around and yell and raise booth number 5. So this was the centerpiece. And it was created in 1929 and one of 17 booths placed on the exchange floor at the time. For half a century, through historic booms and busts, brokers gathered at the post to buy and sell stock. It was replaced in 1980. So from 1929, the crash, to 1980, this thing was there in the middle of it all. Isn't that crazy? These little brass seats, you could sit down and file your papers and stuff. Interesting. It's got all these like pneumatic tubes and valves and things, to send messages around. Really cool. And all the fastening screws are flathead screws. They're not Phillips because they're old. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, Jordan, I'm all about the old stuff because I'm an old stuff. Ooh, what do we got going on here? Oh, we got the new stuff. We got the next generation coming in, folks. We got the next generation of UT students. What is that? What is that? Oh, a foosball table. So they do this a lot during the school year where they'll just have this entire mall. This is like the main mall. The drag. Well, not really. No, the drag's over there. What do they call this? Speedway. And they'll just have tents and booths and everything set up all along the way with all the clubs going on, or companies will come to advertise with the kids to like buy their products, and it's always fun. They always set up some big thing. This is skin. Okay, so this is Neutrogena skincare. So that's Gregory Gym, that big gymnasium, and yeah, this is Neutrogena skincare. So trying to get you to buy their skincare, but they always set up some fun little thing, putting people to work. People got jobs. That's how it works, folks. One of the ways it works, I guess. I don't know. How's it work? I don't know. Oh, I'm hungry. Why am I hungry? What did I eat last night? Oh, so I get this. So I went to two movies yesterday, two actual movie theater movies in two separate movie theaters by myself. And each time, the first one was with a group of 11-year-olds to see Inside Out 2. And then that evening, with a group of 13, 14-year-olds to see Deadpool and Wolverine. So I saw both of those movies yesterday. I saw a Pixar movie for 11, 12-year-old girls, and then Deadpool and Wolverine for whoever, not 12-year-old, anybody, not 12-year-old anybody. Well, kind of maybe so. But oh, crazy. So it was one of the first one was a normal movie theater. The second was one of those places where you can eat where they charge you $800. Oh, God, I hate those places. I'm so sick of it now, the Alamo Draft House. It used to be so fun when it started here back in the early 2000s. Now it's just a grift. It's just expensive, overpriced, not that good food. Crazy. Anyway, I Deadpool and Wolverine. Two separate groups of kids, two separate times of the day, two separate theaters. If you were to voice a comic character, who would you want to voice a comic? Hmm. What comics did I love as a kid? I think I could do Batman. I think I could do it. I've worked in the DC universe online. That's one of the games I've done. DC universe. Here's what I want you to do right now when you're done with this, which will be in a couple of minutes. Go to YouTube and do Felix Faust cutscene, and then you'll hear me. Felix Faust, which is the DC universe online, maybe DC universe cutscene, and then you'll get to see me working in the DC universe. I haven't worked in the Marvel universe. Well, you know what I'd actually love to do? I'd love to voice any with all the new Star Wars content coming out, anything in there. Stormtroopers, probably. I would love to do Stormtrooper voices because they always need somebody to do Stormtrooper voices. And I think I've got the right timbre of the original Stormtroopers because they were radio DJ guys. Like you see that too, new BT-16. Yeah, how long have you had these droids? That kind of thing. I would love to do that. And I know a guy who knows a guy who works and creates Star Wars content and lives here in town. So I said, if he ever needs a voice for any Star Wars project, you need to like throw in some voices at the end, like, oh God, we got to get this one more, and then I'm here. So anyway, all right, everybody, coming to the end here. Look at this. This is an artwork right here. That's what we're gonna end it right in front of there. There's some more artwork. So, folks, from this piece of art, I think it's called Austin. I bid you a fond farewell for today. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my channel for so long, slow these many years now as my halo. My halo. Anyway, thank you all. No shaving video today. I'm going to try to figure out that OBS thing to get it working so that I can comment on old stuff. I think that would be fun. Get a little scotch. I'm gonna if I remember to, I'll do a live stream from the Alamo. Oh, speaking of stream, they're streaming into the dorms. Look at that. They're all streaming into the dorms. My goodness. I did that a very long time ago. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Jordan, Nathaniel, Fast Hunter, A Pagan Spirit, Zach Thompson, Chris Gregg, everybody, everybody, everyone, everywhere. I'll see you all very soon.